Right now at 6, Attorney General Dave Yost says a lawsuit will be filed against Columbus City Schools today after his office ordered the district to resume busing hundreds of private and charter school students. This after the district deemed some of their routes impractical, a move the AG's office says is illegal. Today, the district responded to Yost, sticking to their argument that they are not breaking the law. Thanks for joining us tonight at 6. I'm Yolanda Harris.
And I'm Doug Petcash in for Andrew. We first told you about this issue weeks ago. And today, 10 TV Investigates reporter Rochelle Aline questioned the district superintendent. Rochelle, what did she have to say?
You know, we pushed for answers from that superintendent and we asked for that accountability, but we didn't get very far in our quest.
Columbus City Schools has decided not to comply with state law. You don't get to do that.
Tough words from Ohio's Attorney General, and it's all connected to school buses. That video from AG Dave Yost came with a cease and desist to Columbus City Schools, demanding that they start busing some charter students again after they determined that some of those routes were impractical. After days of waiting on a response from the district, we asked Superintendent Dr. Angela Chapman about it.
Can we just get a reaction from you on his request?
Well, our legal team will be preparing an official response. Certainly, we want to make sure that our legal team has the opportunity to respond to that matter. I'm not an attorney. I am an educator, and so when we receive requests such as that from attorneys, we want to make sure that we send that through the proper channels, and we'll provide a statement later today.
Absolutely. Just to expound upon that, though, I mean, at this point, do we have any inkling as to whether or not busing will resume, or is that just still in the matter of, waiting on an attorney to respond?
Well, I can't speak to that right now. I know that as a district, we provide transportation to all of the students that we are legally obligated to provide transportation to. That's over 30,000 students in CCS and over 9,000 students in charter non-publics. And we'll continue to provide those services.
I guess the pushback on that, though, is that some parents are saying that there are kids who are legally obligated.
Dr. Chapman has already answered.
But before we could ask her about parents who say their rights are being violated, we were cut off by a district spokesperson who told us legally Dr. Chapman couldn't talk about this. So we spoke to education rights attorney Mark Weicker. He says, according to the law, both the district and the AG have a point. Districts are legally allowed to stop busing students that they deem to be impractical to pick up, but they have to make that decision at least 30 days before the start of the school year.
The first resolution the School District Board of Education adopted was on August 6th, and then classes started on the 21st. So it appears that the resolution may not have been adopted in time, and parents may not have received the required notice that they needed.
Now, just 1 hour ago, Columbus City Schools sent a message to families addressing this issue. Superintendent Chapman said she understands the challenges that families are experiencing. She said that if she learned weeks before the first day of school that the bus she expected to transport her child wouldn't be coming, she would be upset. But she went on to say the district's new practice is consistent with Ohio law, and she's working to find a path forward. To read Chapman's full statement, we'll have that on our website, 10tv.com, later tonight. Reporting in the studio, Rochelle Aline, 10 TV News.